Hey guys, what is going on? It is Frank Darty, and welcome to System Test 3. Just a little side note before I start. This originally was going to be a requested system test, however, not enough people requested enough alarms, so I decided to just go with my own idea. So, let's get into it. The first pull station we have here today is my Honeywell S464F1008. This originally was a Notifier NBG12L, however, I managed to retrofit a lock into this cover and put it on a firelight back. So now it's technically, I guess you could say, an actual actual Honeywell BG12. See, S464F1008. It does say BG12L on there, but that's a different back. I don't know. I just got it like that. So, and it does say Honeywell on it. This is a Notifier lock, by the way. I actually super glued the lock into there, so, and it works fine. For the next pull station, you guys have all seen this before. This is my Notifier NBG12LR. Now, moving up to our smoke detector, we have my new ESL 445CT. This is a photoelectric ESL detector. I know of a couple of people who have this. This detector is in pretty good condition. It works perfectly. The only thing that does not work, sadly, is the little tab here is broken, so I'm holding it up with a piece of tape, but that's not really a big deal. Actually, I should put a new piece of tape on here, but that's alright. As you can see, I don't know, I'll actually turn it off. But you can see this LED blink in a second. Just give it a moment. There we go. And moving on to our notification appliances, for our strobe that we have selected today, we have a Siemens ZR-MCH-S, I think that's its model. It's essentially a Wheelock ZRS, but it's rebranded by Siemens. Correct me on that model number if I'm wrong. And it's set to 15 candela. For our first notification appliance, or horn strobe we have today, we have my Wheelock 7002T. Now, I know you saw this in the last test, but I actually have a special surprise I want to show you guys. And replacing the Wheelock MT, I think it was, we have the Wheelock EH-DL1WM24. I've always liked these two alarms set up together. They sound really nice together, and this alarm series was actually meant to replace the 7002Ts. So, it is not uncommon to see them in buildings together, but they have to be really old 80s systems. Now, I would have put up a BG10 for this, but I really did want to showcase this pull station, and I also wanted to use this pull since I haven't used it in a while. But one last thing I wanted to show you guys. You can see the panel's on, however, you can see that the power is not on. That is because I hooked up the batteries. Now, I know there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to say that, oh, Frank, you shouldn't be using an Alligator Clip for this. I've tested it. It's completely safe. I've had no problems with it so far. I've looked on Amazon. I have not been able to find a cable for this. I've gone to Home Depot. I have not been able to find a cable to be able to jump this that has those type of ends on it. So this will have to do for now, because I really want to be able to have this panel normal as soon as possible. I just need to order some resistors, and I should be good to go. So yeah, I think the only thing left to do is to test this stuff real quick. Oh, and by the way, this LED is not hooked up because I'm not sure if you can hook it up to this smoke detector. So, with that being said, I'm going to put on my ear protection and we're going to get started. Another reason why I wanted to use the 7002T is because I wanted you guys to hear how it sounded unfiltered because of the batteries. So, with that being said, we're going to start the test by pulling the S464. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And I don't know if I've explained this before. If I have, I'll explain. The reason why I pulled that pull station and zone 4 went off, I had a problem with zone 1 to where I couldn't get it off of alarm verification, so I had to move it to zone 4 because I couldn't get the panel to actually set off the alarms whenever I put in zone 1. So next, I'm actually going to reset this, and I will demonstrate both the smoke and the heat element today. So I'm actually going to reset this real quick, and I'm going to wait for the panel to reset, and then I will pull the next pull station. Alright, now that the panels are set, I've actually disabled NAC 2, which is the strobe, so you can see the 7002T strobe go off. The EH horn will still go off because that's still paired to NAC 1. So, here we go. And I will reset, and while I do so, I will reset the MPG12LR. Here's the inside of it. And this full station is still in very nice condition. I actually won these in a lot of 4 a long time ago, and this is the only one I still have. If I remember correctly, the people that have one from me are Jack Williamson, Everyday Exit Sign, and Sirens of South Carolina. So, acknowledge that, and we will give the smoke detector a quick test. We're going to test the photoelectric chamber first. I'm going to turn my camera off, or the light off, so you can see the light go off. And here we go. Now, I don't know what it is, but the NACs can act a little funny when the strobe is not hooked up. Or the EH can sound a little funny. I'm not sure why, but I'm not sure if you heard that, but yeah. So, I'm going to reset it. I'm going to show you the LED come off. Goes off in a little bit of a weird fashion, but it's cool. So, we'll set that, and I'm going to enable that. I'm going to go grab a lighter real quick, and I will test the heat element of this detector. So, I will be right back. Sadly, I could not get the heat element to activate. If you look inside this detector, you can see that it is 4-wire, but I have it wired as 2-wire. I'm not sure what that's for, the other 2 terminals are for, but I don't think it's for the heat detector. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because that would make life a little more simpler. But it should not be the case. So if the heat element isn't going off, it either means that the heat element is broken, or I guess couldn't get it hot enough. So, but I guess that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really glad I got to show you guys some of these old devices. And yeah, thanks for watching.